today is my lazy day, and I was sleeping up until like around about 11:30, but I was awake for like around 8 as well. Anyway, so I was literally chilling almost like the whole day for the most part, and then tell me why from nowhere I just got like a kick of energy, and yeah, here I am. I'm taking a walk to the forest. You guys, I like in German it's called Wald, so I'm like just taking a walk to the Wald, and it's like yeah, it's so normal, but back in Zim I never dream of going for a walk in the forest, in the jungle, guys. But yeah, for some reason here it's normal, and it's actually peaceful. I enjoy it. Breath of fresh air. I stay in a small town, so even like outside my door I have fresh air, a lot of greenery. But yeah, just take a look at all this green. Yeah, there are a bit more houses there, and then just like a view of the mountains there, and then yeah, some more, and also like going back home, more houses, and I actually have like what do you call it, 3 options or 3 forests that I can go to. This one which is closest to home, and also different ways I can go to it, and then another one, it's in another direction, but that one I don't usually like it because it's close to where I work, and I wouldn't like during my free time I wouldn't want to meet people from work. Yeah. And then the other one, it's more like a hike of some sort, because you are literally climbing a mountain, and like it's nice, but like it's more of a hike than a walk. But it's a bit further, and yeah, I also want to see if I can do a TikTok that I saw. I guess that's where also the energy came from, because I've been pushing it, and today is the day that I finally do it. A second. So, for also those of you guys who watch my Shein haul, I got this from Shein or Shein. I don't know how you guys pronounce it. I call it Shein. So the fitness whatever. So it's like, this is really nice. It has a bit of elastic here, and then the top, it's more of a crop top, and then inside I have my Basta. It doesn't come with the sports bra. This is it. It's either you can have it up until here, or you can just open it a bit, because up until here maybe like for winter or whatever. You can also, it actually opens completely full. And yeah, I've got my pouch bag or cross bag. I wear it like this because around the waist it's way too big. Yeah, so this is the fit, and my running shoes, gym shoes, all sport shoes. Anyway, yeah, that's it, guys. So I'm quite exhausted now. I think you can hear from everything. I've been doing sprints, trying to shoot a TikTok. Across all platforms, please follow me on Instagram and TikTok under Tanya, also at Tanya underscore Chidi. Just the same name as on YouTube as well. On Facebook, I think as well. And oh gosh, I'm out of breath. I just have to give props to my mom. I think about a year or 2 years ago, she started running marathons and just going for exercises. And she's been going to one marathon after the other. Like I come from Mutare, Zimbabwe, and my mom, you catch her the local marathon. Sometimes she goes to Harare for a marathon. And last year and this year, she also went to the Victoria Falls one. I think she's also going to the Great Zimbabwe. I don't know. Like she follows these marathons, and she's literally my inspiration. I'm not an outdoorsy exercise person because I don't know if it's the proper word. I don't actually know the proper word in English. Gosh, let me take a breather. In Shona is munyaviri, but like essentially in English it's like when you eat. For me it's actually like if I in the morning, especially when there's dew or coldness, I tend to, let me get out of the road, to get itchy on my legs, especially the thighs and arms. It's rare, so I essentially avoid outdoor sports, even walking. If I walk early in the morning, whether I'm rushing or just a chilled walk, I end up just getting these itchiness, and that's why like I would actually like to like run marathons and train for them outdoors, and even just like go for a morning jog. Yeah, well, I'm not a morning person, so yeah. So I really commend my mom on what she's doing. I try my best. The gym, indoor sporting, even if I go early in the morning, I don't have the itchiness, so I just assume that it comes from the dew and that morning wetness. So yeah, I'm heading home, and I'm not actually reaching the forest. Well, yeah, there it essentially starts there. You can go there, like at the beginning there. There's actually a path that goes down. You can actually walk there where there's, maybe I actually use that route. Nah, I don't know. I can actually use that route, go down and then like follow and then head home. Oh yeah, this other time. Anyway, I think I'm using this route. Let's walk together. The other time, the route that I just showed you, there's also a path that continues into the forest, and that forest, there's a path that eventually meets with this path that I'm on. But on that day, you guys, like I was like curious where that like the path down there leads, so just walking and walking, and I just didn't seem to like reach a point where I'm like, I know where I am, because this path and this way to the forest, I've walked it a couple of times. Even a fallen tree is not familiar. I'm like, oh, that one was there the last time, or oh, that path used to be, this thing used to be there, and not anymore. I don't know if you can see me, but yeah. And on that day, I was so scared, and then I started like thinking, I don't know about you, people who grew up or who still actually watch Nigerian movies. Wait a minute. Okay, my hand is painful from holding the phone. Anyway, people who used to watch Nigerian movies, like, you know, when those girls or someone was sent to the evil forest, and then they'll be met with spirits, and they're not supposed to talk anything silly. For those who come from Zim, actually like the Chipinge area, there's Chirinda forest where there's the big tree, and when you go, like, there's a part where you like park the cars. My left hand is not the best. Anyway, there is a part where you leave your cars. Up until that point, you're allowed to say any nonsense, that you want. And then from then on, you know what? Let me let me just continue. I haven't used this part in a while. So yeah, until that point where you leave your house, you're allowed to say any nonsense that you want. And then from that point onwards, you're not allowed to say anything silly. You're not allowed to like speak or comment on what you see. And then you go down a bit, and then there are two paths. One path that leads to the big tree, and one path that leads to the Valley of Giants. And myth has it, or the books that have it, or the guides' stories have it, that people who have, or there have been people who have gone down the path of the Valley of Giants and they never returned. What happened to them is still unknown. I don't know if it's true. And then the path of the big tree, yeah, it still applies when you're the age. You don't say anything silly, and you might see some funny stuff. You're not even allowed to laugh. So yeah, when I was when I was on that path, yeah, I just started imagining all those things. I was quiet, of course, but I was so unsettled, and how happy I was to finally see like a familiar path and then head back on the route that I knew, because I was like, I'm no longer going to get out of here. And I even checked my cell service, it was down, and yeah, the fear was just in me. And actually staying here, I also thought, Scooty, this at the time I thought, Scooty, let's say if something happens to me, like in my home, in my apartment, and I've got off days, how long will it take for someone to like come check on me? And even if I'm supposed to work, how long will it take for someone to come knock on my door to check if I'm okay? Because say I slip in the shower, hit my head, pass out, I just fear that I will be discovered a lot too late. Not a little, but a lot too late. And that's just something I'm scared about. And I hope sooner or later, either I'll be joined here by family members, or I move back to them, because of this fear of just like, if something happens to me, at least I'm not alone, and my body will be discovered soon enough, hopefully. I don't know why I have these thoughts. Maybe it's because I watch a lot of true crime stories. I don't know. But anyway, enough about today, about me rather. I'm almost home. It's not even far. I'm just going to listen to music, go back on the couch and chill, and edit some videos some more, and yeah, catch you on the next day. Bye bye. Thank you for coming back, and I hope you like this next segment. So first of all, I'm like running around, taking part in my appointments, but now I just had to do this quick this is not a paid review or whatever, but then a friend of mine got me on these cereal bars, and first it was like the chocolate one, and then I tried it was what, chocolate and banana, and then I just saw when I went grocery shopping last time, well, in the previous vlog you saw, I found this one, It's like a milk cereal bar. It's like, yeah, it's cereal in the middle. Let me just show you how it looks like, because like this one just hits the, oh, so delicious. It looks like this. And it's like a biscuit, but instead of, I don't know, you see what's happening. This is like cereal, and then in the middle there is cream. And then let me just open the other one so that you also see how it looks, because I'm going to eat both of them at the same time. Not at the same time, but like one after the other. This one has like chocolate drizzled, and then cereal there, rice crisps, I guess. I'm not sure, but it's a cereal bar, and I'm so in love with this one. Yeah. So my phone is not the best with battery anymore. I'm just going to like cut it off here, and then the next time we see each other, I'll be back home. Yeah. So hey guys, so I'm back home now, and I'm preparing lunch. But then I thought, wow, I'm making rice, so it's a late lunch. And I thought, wow, that's like doing its magic, simmering and all. Like, and already, like, today I want to plait my hair. I don't know, later my body for an session. I look at my bands. So, I just thought, while everything is simmering, while everything is simmering, I can start on the parting, and then once I've parted everything, I'm putting my hair somewhere. Okay, I always pull my hair. Not always, but anyway. That's what happens when you tie your hair with wool. Nah, it's just me. Yeah, so I thought it's better to part my hair while I wait, and then oil it, and then after I'm done, I can eat in peace and then continue. Then at least knows I'm setting up straight to starting with the bunsies. So I'm just doing 2, but I'm still deciding if I should do just like 4 or like nice neat thin lines. I'll see how I feel after I'm fed. My head is also itchy a bit because when I wash the hair, I only what do you call it? I only put a leave-in conditioner and 1 hair food, and I didn't like to put it properly the way I usually do, like making lines and opening everything. And yeah, despite washing my hair, when did I wash it? I think 2 days ago. I also have like at the center of my head, like where the hair is extra long here, I already have like dandruff, and I just can't seem to like get rid of it. And I don't know if that's true. I just feel like that's just the way people use to comfort us. People say, or back home, even, yeah, egal. People say if you've got a lot of dandruff, then it means that it's like dandruff. It's for those that have long hair. Dandruff helps the hair to grow, or it's a sign that your hair grows fast and all. Yeah, I can't complain. I've got lots of hair, and what do you call it? And also a lot of dandruff. I even remember when I used to have to relax my hair, I I'm so sorry, guys, from the way I'm narrating. I'm not the best teller, but yeah. No, I forgot what I wanted to say. Oh yeah, when I used to relax my hair, I would also still get dandruff, even like days after relaxing it. Then the dandruff will start showing up already, despite doing all the oil treatments and like that. You know, when you relax your hair, it's like, yes, it's straightened and all, but it's also like extra clean. But yeah, it is what it is, I suppose. And now I'm just fighting on getting the best straight line einigermaßen. But what's at the back of my head, I don't care. If the line is like slightly like that, hey guys, people have to understand. What I can't see, I don't care. It's at the back of my head. So yeah, I'm just trying to feel how straight the line is and just trying to my best to get as much hair out of the way as I can. And you guys, just to think, poverty now, you know, because there's a lot of things. Poverty teaches you a lot of things. When I first came here, I came as an au pair, as you all know from my Q&A, and yeah, from my friends and family that are watching. I came as an au pair. I could not do hair, like I couldn't. Oh, I'm so sorry. The problem with my center line, like this, it's looking as if it's slanted. But then when I start plating, when I touch here, and then the next time I touch here, it will straighten to normal, or it will be slightly off center. But that's the problem of having, what do you call it, of like when I do only two lines. I don't know, you guys. Maybe if I was that person, I used to despise like in odd number of lines, like having 3 lines or 4 lines or 5 lines, because you always have that middle row. And I remember like back in primary, I don't know, back in the day, let me say back in the day, I used to, my friends and I, or classmates, I don't know, friends back then, used to laugh when people would get like plated 3 mabanzis, because it would look funny, it would look as if you've got a horn or something, just look weird. So I always opted for like 2, 4, 6 and so on, while the hair was too small. Yeah. Because the longer the hair gets, the lesser the lines, because you can also still do the tiny lines, but that takes way longer. And I feel like, yeah. Anyway, back to my story. When I first came here, I could not do a single line, be it my banzes, be it freehand, whatever that could pertaining doing hair. I couldn't. I had no idea, because back home, my mom used to do my hair, or should when I started getting braids, she would pay for my hair, or even like when I was still getting freehand, it's either I was in boarding school for 2 years, and either I'll ask the girls there to do my hair, or whenever I went home, then I would get my hair done. But yeah, when I came here, you guys, I really like when I look back at the photos, even when I first came here, I had this one like box braid was like say it good. It's so durable. It's the best. Like, it lasts long. This line is not giving. That's why sometimes I end up thinking, maybe I should do a zigzag, and then I don't have to worry about. You know what? I'm tired, because when I do this and do this, it's off center. Oh, let me just try to straighten it. Let me not be lazy. So yeah, then I started like I had my I came with box braid, and first of all, the lady did me dirty. Like, she did me dirty. It was like the knotless box braid wasn't yet in, so it was still that with knots at the bottom, and she did me dirty. She like I arrived early at her salon, and then she did like half of my head, and then she was like, the rest come tomorrow morning. What happened? No, this was like, the rest come tomorrow and we'll continue. And then I don't know the story anymore, but anyway, I ended up having to go to a place so that she can finish my hair, like plaiting my hair. And then, you guys, these braids that she did, they were in the pictures. I'm feeling embarrassed. Yeah, I can sometimes I post like throwbacks, but I don't remember posting those pictures. But then back then, I don't know, but was I blind, or I was just like in that I don't care attitude? I'll take pictures, new country, selfies, because I wasn't as confident at asking strangers to take a photo of me, and like on the street. And then it was just bad. One moment. And then I forgot where I was. But anyway, long story short, I then started to look at YouTube tutorials, because I don't know how long I kept the braids on, but then I had to now like either. Oh, another thing, and I had like when I was in Sim, I used to like relax my hair. It was a thing, and so before coming here, I cut my hair from like, I don't know, like growth. Yeah, you guys, some of you guys know what I mean. Like when you've got relaxed hair and then like the natural hair starts growing out. So my mom gave me a haircut to the point where that natural hair started. And then, yeah, I had short hair in a new country. Me being me, I don't know if you call it being clever with money, or call it what you want. And I also had no idea where I could also find like African salons, or people to do my hair. And even when I found out the prices are just ridiculous, and then I was like, I need to renew those braids. And mind you guys, I had never plaited hair. I tried once in boarding school and to do freehand. It was the ugliest freehand you could ever imagine. Thankfully, like the person just wanted me to do like lines so that she can go to sleep. Yeah. Anyway, started going on YouTube, learning like box braid for beginners, how to hold the hair and whatnot. The first braids were a catastrophe, disaster. And then I think, what else did I start? And then just started all this time I watched people doing other people's hair, so I knew how to do my buns in my head. I even did my go-go at some point, but The way I plaited my banzu on my gogo, like my grandma, I would like, I couldn't even hold, I don't, she'll be sitting on the chair, and then I would be holding the hair like this, and then I would have, like when I was now, she like at the front, like her hair was long, so I had to do like 4 lengths, and like the front, I couldn't let her sit on the floor, so she was on the chair, and I climbed like there was a table, and then I climbed on top trying to like do the, I don't know, you'll see how I'll be doing the mabanzis. And like, if someone was watching, they'll be like, what are you doing? Yeah, so just imagine. And like, the beginning was rough. And at the same time, I don't even know why I was doing all that. Because like my hair, with shrinkage, I could have actually just kept my hair natural. Most probably, if I had also done that, I would be looking like an animal. Because you know how it is, combing your hair. But maybe it would have been the best, but I tried my best, kept on with the mabansis. Yeah, bit by bit the hair was growing. It actually grew really fast. And here we are today. I can do box braid, but I take extra long, and I've only plaited one person beside myself. And I take, because I'm not a fast braider, and I don't want people coming to me with expectations like they're going to see salon results from me. No. Yeah, and I also feel disgusted. Thankfully, like the friend that I plaited his scalp was super clean, guys. Not even this dandruff thing that we have going on. Anyway, quick break. I now want to like oil the partings. So for my hair foods, I use like products from here. I have maybe the conditioner. Let me show you. I started with the Kanto leave-in conditioner. I'm still saving up for the other. There are 2 more products from Kanto that I want to try out, and then the Easy Waves. The Easy Waves coconut hair food, and then the Black Chic coconut hair food as well. I just love the smells and also the quality that it gives. And then I've got the Vitafro hair food. These two I got them in Zim, and then this one got them from Zambia, but I'm sure like Marana or something can get you this in Zim. But this smells horrible. That's why I always like put it on first, and then put the other ones that smell nice, because it smells horrible. And usually like Kungo team, I was occupied the other day. I could have actually done my hair yesterday. Oh yeah, I could have actually been relaxing right now. But anyway, I could have done the hair yesterday, but it was my lazy day. Because usually I oil the hair rather with this oil. If I've got 3 days, I oil it on the first day to give it time to like settle in and to ward off that intense smell, because I just or maybe it's because I know how it smells, so I just feel conscious when I'm then around people this side, because they don't know, they wouldn't know what it's hair food. They might just think, oh, this girl is stinking, and I'm not about to have that reputation of being the stinky person around. Yeah, so where was I don't know, you guys, if you're making sense of the story that I'm telling you, but yeah, I just go in. Oh yeah, one thing I also wanted to say is like I also like on my hair journey I had like YouTube school University of YouTube. I would see creators like from the US, because I don't know why most of the hair tutorials are from the US, or rather the ones that interested me and that were like ones that I could follow, they were from the US. And some creators would create videos of like do not use like petroleum. Oh, you guys, the dandruff, do not use petroleum on your hair. It just greases it out. It doesn't add moisture. I've got a friend who like experiments with hair products. She also told me the same. But I think it's just a good team. It's things that you've grown up doing and you haven't seen something negative about it. And even about the dandruff thing, I also tried from this side. There's this hair fertilizer that also gets rid of dandruff, but it didn't work. I used it for like 3 times for almost like over a year, and look, here we are. But for that friend of mine it worked, and she doesn't have any dandruff anymore. So I think I'm just someone who suffers from dry scalp, and I should venture into more products, but I don't have time for that, because the ones that I've been using for years are working for me. And not that I'm a person of like no change, but if it's working, why try change? I don't know, guys. I don't know. Oh yeah, maybe I'll try out the Cantu that I was talking about, and then give you years later a review, because I still have no idea when I'll try it out, because these products are almost out, but I'll definitely top them up when I go to them. And yes, it does leave your hair greasy, but I think the illusion of having an oily scalp just works on my in my mind. Yeah. So let me stop blabbering and try to cook this a little bit, and then finish after. So you guys, the first half is done, and I can say this is like also the beauty of doing your own hair. You can take breaks when you want. You can start doing it anytime you want. No need to set up an appointment. I feel like this side always has more hair than this one. But anyway, we'll see at the end. But looking like this is more bulk here. Maybe I didn't tie it as tight. I don't know. This is how much hair I lost. Not so much as I thought. I also was thinking, I guess I made the mistake of not oiling the hair the day that I washed it. Because usually that's like the best, where I used to have all the moisture. I went with the deep conditioner. That conditions the hair. That conditioned the hair, and I should have just locked in the moisture then, because it's giving dried out. Yeah, I guess that's also the thing of like I have to look for like a hair lotion, because I also have like dry skin, and while I was doing my research and all, I have to first like go. That's actually what I used to do. I go in with a lotion, and then to seal everything, block it with an oil. And I guess that should be the same approach that I have to do with my scalp, because it's also skin. So I'll look into possible hair oils, or just checking if all the product is gone. But anyway, I'm going to eat now, and then see you when I continue doing my hair. Tobatana later. Bye. how it's looking. It's so asymmetrical. I don't know. I still like am fighting because like what I said before I started, I feel like this side is more hair than this. And my line is like a bend, like it's slanted a bit. But this has to work for the time being. I think I'll unplate next week. I don't know when I'll unplate, but I just don't feel like dealing with my hair right now. Hence this, and then when I unplate, I do the whole wash day again and tra-la-la. So I'm just going to relax. And I'm still on the phone with my bestie. So yeah. See you later, guys. See you later. Hi guys, so I'm pretty much done with everything. I cooked, I ate, did the dishes, prepared everything that I need for tomorrow. I've got morning shift, so just laid out the clothes, packed my work bag, just made sure that, oh, that reminds me, that everything is packed. And yeah, I'm just going to try to wind down so that I'll be able to sleep soon. I'm not one to sleep early, but if I get my mind to it. And since today was a bit busy, not so much, but at least I had some activity, I'm a little bit tired. That guarantees that I'll be able to sleep definitely. So I don't know if you guys, or some of you guys, like me, would like to collect cute notebooks. So I'm just going my winding down, journaling. Well, I think I'll just do that last because that one will definitely get me down. I haven't journaled in a while and I actually miss it, and I need to get everything out. These are just my stickers. So first of all, well, this one is not a diary, it's just a booklet where I like to just plan, write down my plans and just fantasize and be in my Delulu zone. And then this one is like a journal, but it's not like the thoughts, it's just, I can't even explain what exactly it's about, but this is where like the stickers come in. Just so playful, and I don't know, sometimes I write goals, sometimes just random things. First page is nice and colorful, words of affirmation, and yeah, just some stuff that I enjoy. And what else? Let me see if there's something. And yeah, the budget, and just like I wrote this. I don't know if you can zoom in. I'm just showing you. You don't necessarily have to zoom in. And then this is my very long, oh my gosh, this is the very first journal that I got when I got here. My host mom actually gifted me this because I remember even back in Zim, I used to like diaries, just to write quotes, do artwork, whatever. And then I remember asking my host mom if she can tell me a shop where I can get such books with nice outer, what do you call it, nice decors outside, tiny diaries. And I remember this, then one time she came back and she had this, and yeah, I guess it's a gift, one of the gifts that she got me. And yeah, it's also full of random things, life lessons, goals. It's just, well, the funny thing, it's ridiculous, like the title that it has, ridiculously good ideas, and yeah, they're just ridiculous, but I like that. And this one has like the words relax, refresh, and reconnect. And I don't know, I just happen to find like the exact the wording on the books just match what the book is about. And then, well, the journal doesn't have a title, it's just plain. This one I picked it out myself. Got on as well. And then this one is also recent. It says Bloom with Grace. And this one is like my Bible journal, which is something that I haven't done in a while. Yeah, so I think I started it at the beginning of the year. So yeah, already August, but I haven't really done it in a while. And yeah, I just love color. For example, this one. And just stickers. I love color, I love stickers. I'm just obsessed. And obviously, like some of these I get like the inspiration from Pinterest, or if something that I actually enjoy doing is like when I've got an morning shift, while I'm preparing to go to work, I put on like an audio Bible and then just listen to the verses as they get narrated. And obviously some verses speak to me, and then like I put a star on it, and then some of the lessons or what I draw from them, I then write it in the Bloom with Grace book. And I guess it's a way of personal study of the Bible. And I actually like enjoy writing and just being in my zone. So that's what I'm going to do. Since I'm going to do this last, the journaling, I don't know if I'll do it today, but there will definitely be ridiculous good ideas tonight. I don't want to like ramp up my brain too much because I need to cool down and relax. Also still need to wash my face and brush my teeth. But I'm going to close the vlog here. I just want to say thank you so much for reaching this far, if you're one of the few. And I hope that we'll see each other next time. Please leave comments down below. Any questions that you might have, don't be afraid to ask. And what, I'm so sorry, almost forgot. Colorful pens, these are my go-to. Yes, I've got black and blue, the normal sad boring colors, but I also have the other colors, and yeah, they've gotten me far. I love writing, decorating. Anyway, let me close this off. So yeah, thank you so much, guys. Catch you next time. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and please press on the notification bell so that you'll be notified when I post my next video. Bye.